You are tuned in to the MEDIMAGZA podcast.
Hey everyone, and welcome to this very special recording. I'm your host, Clive Maestri, editor-in-chief, as well as your host for today of MEDIMAGZA. We're joined by a very, very special guest today, Angela Yeung, who is going to be taking us not only to Everest, but also to new heights involving inspiration and motivation. Angela Yeung, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thanks, Clive.
So, Angela, founder of Impilo Collection Foundation and a seasoned mountaineer, you set to embark on an extraordinary mission to scale the north side of Mount Everest. I understand it's from April through to June 2025. Now, as a South African, and I want to point out the only female South African climbing from the north side, what is going through your mind right now gearing up for this? Because April's almost tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. So when I look at my app and I see it's only 9 more weeks to go, it's like getting closer and closer. I think right now I'm just really focusing on my climb, like my training, my dietaries, supplementaries, like really, really just focus on that for now.
It's the thought process behind it. I mean, climbing Everest is no small feat, but you're obviously representing gender-based violence. Now, that in comparison, how do you even draw that?
Oh no, I mean, like that is so much actually similarity what I see it because the victim of gender-based violence, what they're going through every day, it's a battle. It's a mountain
Mm,
they're climbing every day. So I am climbing the physical mountain with them, but they like at the same time, of course, emotionally and spiritually, it's it's many different layers of battles, then I can see
mm.
myself simulating what they're going through. So that's why I also choose to be on the north side because it's more technical, it's much tougher, but it's safer. So that was how I see the comparisons between the
All
two.
right.
Hmm.
So aside from the most incredible cause, that's such a pressing cause as well. Understand that you're collecting bras as well. Tell us about that.
Oh, yeah. So going back to 2017, actually, that was the first time I met my biological mother after 30 years of constantly looking for her. So, because going through so much as a child, I can relate a lot of obstacles, like, and things that the girl childs are going through. And in 2018 and 2019, I was asked from Track for Mandela to climb Kilimanjaro for Caring for Girls. So we raise funds through the climb and give back to the girls with sanitary pads. So because they cannot afford sanitary pads, they're missing school for 50 days a year. So so that's how I started climbing. And later, during COVID and seeing people are suffering, we started a food drive. And so I just get all my friends and family and says, okay, um, can we do a food drive together if you have some food? Let's just drop off. Just by word of mouth, I collected 10 tons of food and we gave out to the GBV shelters, OH home, and orphanage. And from there, that inspired me to start the Impilo Collection Foundation. Because who is Angela to give out those food? So that's how we started by the generosity of people. And later, we received 1 tons of sanitary pads. We gave out to HIV positive home and special girls. And so one of the girl actually come up to me and asked me, Auntie Angela, next time when you come, can you please bring us some bras? And I realized they're not wearing a bra. That's why perpetrators see that as an invitation of sexual attention. That's
Mm,
where gender-based violence start. So
mm,
initially, okay, so I Google, I researched, we realized there was 2,700 women die from gender-based violence that year. But actually, some of those numbers are not even reported. And then
mm.
I thought, okay, let me just collect 2,700 bras. Clive, we came back with 6,200 bras.
That's incredible.
That's why I climbed to 6,200 meters, Island Peak in the Himalayas to echo what we do for Empower Her.
Mm.
Now, so we carry on collecting more bras to 8,849 bras to represent Everest. Yeah,
That
that's
is incredible, Angela. That is incredible. Hats off to you. It takes so much dedication, and in the face of adversity, not a lot of people want to open their pockets, especially at times like these. And you inspiring people to do such is such an incredible thing. From a giving point of view as well. Someone really needs to see that spark within someone to say, okay, I'm committing to this and we're doing it. So hats off to you. I understand, aside from the mental aspect of climbing, you know, I've seen you on your socials. You are really gearing up. How's your body getting ready for this?
you know what? It's not easy. It's so. I was injured when I climbed Manaslu. It was 8,100 meters, and after summit, the weather changed. It was just the weather when the weather changed, you can't do anything about it, and you can. I was wearing a mask, but oxygen mask, but I can still feel that wind chills. The snow is going through and cutting my face. When we start going down quickly, and my shepherd says, "Come, you need to go. You need to go." So just by pushing your body, and I was wearing my glove and holding on to this rope. It was very icy. I fall almost 10 meters from 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 the rope. Yeah. So I twisted my ankle, but even I was wearing a 8,000 meters boots.
Mm,
It was quite painful. My shepherd told me, you know what? The helicopter is not going to be able to come here. You need to carry on going down to 6,400 meters. And Clive, I've pushed myself for another 8 hours with this injury to go down to 6,400 meters. And then the next day, because I took off my boots, my feet was like swollen like an elephant. So when we call on the satellite phone to ask for help, and they asked me, so the service provider asked me, "Oh, is there anything broken?" And I said to them, I don't know if anything broken, but my feet is so swollen. I don't think
mm.
I can fit into my boots again. But they says, "But if is there any blood?" I says, "There's no blood." Okay, sorry, you are not qualified to be evacuated. So I was stuck there. Everybody in my team left. I was the only one left with my shepherd, and my shepherd wants to pack, and they also want to go down. So it was a life and death experience during that time.
Yeah.
But lucky that I was evacuated through my expedition company. Yeah, so that also affected my ankle. So I'm push
Okay.
yeah, I am pushing through, try to
Okay.
Yeah, tried,
Okay. When
yeah,
when
recover.
you do get off the mountain, is there any sort of special therapy you need to go for, or any
Yes.
sort of counseling? Talk to us a bit about that from a
Yes, I
medical
have to
side.
go through going to Cairo, going to bio. I have to go through going to see a physio, you know, the whole process of getting myself back to normal. But even that seems normal, but it's not like it used to be anymore.
Mm,
I could feel the power has gone less, but not like 100% like I used to have.
yeah.
Yes, it's a big process of healing.
Yeah, I mean, Angela, we've seen your stats, we've seen your bios. It's an incredibly long list of things. Where's the fire? Where's the drive come from? What's your why?
I think you have to, I just believe, so I'm not the strongest climber, I'm not the fastest climber, but I think something really drive me is being steady, one step at a time, and keep doing it, constantly doing it. And that's how you get to summit. I think that is the secret of
Okay,
having that drive and seeing, okay, I'm not getting anywhere right now, but slowly, step by step. Yeah,
okay.
every day you have the visions, and that's how you get there.
Oh, wow. Wow. This is phenomenal. This interview is actually so much fun. Just getting to know you further as a person and all these achievements. Talk to me though about the Impilo collection. You guys make the most exquisite jewelry. The craftsmanship behind it is just impeccable. Tell us about this collection that you've got going.
So, like I always get inspiration through seeing people, meeting people, but especially now, I felt like going to the nature. It's just something different. Like Clive, I would never, if you talked to me 10 years ago, my 5 stars that I wanted to see is the 5-star hotel. I don't want to go to sleep under the star or go camping. That's not me, you know? I mean, that's the time
Yeah,
I met you. I'm such a girly girl. I don't feel like this is something I would even dream of going to do. But when the mountain call you, and you need to get ready for it, you know?
yeah.
So that's my inspiration coming from climbing the mountain. So we busy putting a range of mountain jewelry together. Yeah, so something I'm very excited about that
Hmm.
I can launch after my climb and really just
Well, we're definitely going to feature that for you.
oh, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, no, we've been reading about it, and it's uh, the jewelry lines you've got alone at the moment, standalone. It's just something out of the international global scale. So yeah, the Imperial collection is definitely something to look out for, guys. If you're looking for jewelry, you want to go to this website. We're gonna throw out obviously all those cool links at the end of this episode, though. Angela, so you're the master ambassador or brand ambassador for Brand Ambassador South Africa. How do you keep what keeps inspiring you? What's your message to the country out there? Because, like you say, you're climbing and things go wrong. What what pulls you back onto the narrative of I've got to keep going?
Yeah.
What's your message to the country to keep going? And I know it's only the start of the year, but burnout is a thing, and I think people give up so easily these days.
Yes, I think so. Going back, when I climbed the mountain, I going to different places when we climb, especially went to Nepal. And before I climb, I always give back to their local people. Some of the children actually walk to school 2, 3 hours without a proper shoes. So
Oh,
we, for my social warrior in Hong Kong, they actually put things together and for me to give back to the local. So I told them, I'm here to climb your mountain, but I want to show my gratitude towards your.
Mm,
So that's being a brand ambassador. I think it's important to build that relationship, showing people that you care. That's how I felt like it's important. Even it's sometimes very difficult because they look at me, you look Asians, but how could you say that you're South African? People have all this doubt. But I think when you go to the mountain, doesn't matter what color skin you are, you belong there. And you need to own the space, you know?
mm.
And that's how I felt being an ambassador. And really, we're not alone. When I hang out the bras at the base camp, some of the other women climber just look at me and says, what is this about? You know, um, And that's how trickled, that's also happened in my country. It didn't just happen to us. It might not
Mm.
have so many people die, but that happens to all 48 different countries, when women get together and they will come and pick up a bra and help me to hang them up. They understand, oh, you have a reason to climb. You're not here to climb for yourself, but have a bigger reason.
Angela, this has been such an incredible chat. Firstly, thank you for coming on. Of course, I know you're super busy getting ready for this massive climb. Is there anything that we can assist with from the medical fraternity side, as well as donations, including bras or post care after your climb?
Yeah, they were really grateful to have the support from the medical specialists, and we can have a broad drive in the medical field. And if some of you would like to have bra collections in your practice, please contact us on our website www.impilofoundation.org. It's ORGO, and we will be in touch because we still busy collecting 8,849 bras. That's the height of the Everest. Right now we have 7,000, around 7,000. So we still got 1,800 to go. And if I need any post medical support, that would be really grateful.
Perfect. So there you have it, guys. If you can assist Angela Yeung with some post care after her climb, please do get in contact. We'll post all those links at the bottom. Of course, helping her get to that extra 1,800 or so bras. We'll also link that, which you can put into your practices and help us collect. And then she'll gladly send someone to collect them from your practices. So thank you, Angela Yeung. Is there any other message out there that you'd like to send to South Africans that are going to be supporting you, cheering for you, and just following you on the socials?
Yeah, I hope this is going to be something that we proud of, and that please follow my journey on my Facebook, Angela Yeung. My Instagram, it's Impilo, Impilo. And yeah, any support will be grateful. And if you would like to donate a bra, it's 25 Rand a bra. You can also find it on our website.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Angela Yeung, for joining us today.
Thank you for listening to the MEDIMAGZA podcast.